Hello everybody, welcome back to Sprocket Man Designs. Sorry it's been a while. Life, the universe and everything, huh? Anyway, what you see before you are 6 pairs of sprockets of equal size. The pairs are equally sized to one another. My intention with these today is to cut slots into them, feed the one over the top of the other, sort of like that, so they form a Christmas decoration in a nutshell. So what I've got to do is I'm going to cut all the slots first, then using the flat wheel take them back to bare metal, weld them together, then hit them with a blowtorch to distort the colours, and then to all intents and purposes that's it. From there they'll go off to the gentleman at spray quick powder coating, and I can say their name without stuttering, believe it or not, because the last market before Christmas is on the 21st of December in Marple, and these will be there should you want to buy them, or if you contact me when you see this video because you really must have one, let me know, and I'll get it out to you. I'll also tell you how much it is because I ain't doing that here. So I'm going to do this in a series of short clips because otherwise you're going to die of boredom watching me do all this. First thing I've got to do is get the angle grinder set up with a cutting disc, and then once I've got all the slots cut, switch the disc out for the flat wheel, buff them all back, and as I say, MIG them, cook them, and then on what day is it today? For argument's sake we'll call it a Sunday. Is it Sunday? Consult the oracle. Yeah, it's Sunday. Right, so time to crack on. I'll bring it back in when I've got all the cuts in so you can see what's going on, and if you're really unlucky you can get to see me mess about creating some sparks. Back in a sec. Okay, this is the last pair that I'm cutting the slot in. Thought you might like to see some sparks, so here we go. And if all has gone according to plan, what we should be able to do now is just push the two together, getting everything to line up of course, which is always half the trick. And before polishing, that's what it's going to look like. And just to prove it's not a fluke, the rest exist. So I've now got everything I've just put together I'm going to pull apart, grind back, and I'll show you some of that as I go along. Okay, so this is just flat wheeling off the last of the pairs. I did say I'd give you some sparks, so shouldn't write it. Be quite surprised if you'd want to. Okay, so that's all of them ground back, and that should actually go together a little bit easier as there's less material for it to They're meant to go together easier now. You're not listening to your prompts. Oh well, if at first you don't succeed, delicate persuasion. Oh, what's going on there? Oh. Stupid sprocket. Well, this is typical, isn't it? The one I'm trying to show you is the one that starts to play up. Oh well. There we go. See, it helps if you line things up properly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just wriggle that around a bit so you can see the vice and how I intend to do this next part. So now what all I've done is literally try and get it clamped down so it's dead square. And with the aid of my little magnet, I've got it square, and it's just occurred to me I've done all that and left nowhere to put the earth clamp on. Okay, now we can get the earth clamp on. Always an important addition when trying to weld. Right, so Oops. Alright, so I've made a bit of a mess there, but I can always grind that off. And I think for this moment in time, power pliers might be a good idea. You've got your welding mask on, you start bashing things around. Okay. Tidy this up. Okay, so what we've now got is a nice solid Christmas decoration. All I'm going to do now is just basically attack it with a blowtorch and get it to change colour a bit. I'd like to say I didn't enjoy doing this. Treated myself to a new blowtorch. This one, curiously, actually gets hotter than my old one, but it also has a lot more control. And it lights. Okay, so for reasons I don't understand, blowtorch is chopping a wobble. Curious. seeing how much it can go. Okay, so torch is having a there we go, it's starting to snow. Every time I think she's starting to settle down. This is an interesting one. She's never done this before. What on earth is going on here? Or an excess. Well, this segment of the video is taking longer than I anticipated. First tried to use this, it just lit and went. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm very gradually opening up the gas tap. I'm kind of hoping the tip of the nozzle is going to start heating up, and that will make this whole process a little bit easier. I could live without the big flashes of I'm putting the hex on it every time I say here we go. It suddenly goes sideways. think me and the little one are going to have a conversation. But that's roughly what I'm trying to achieve. Excuse me. So all I've got to do now, what was that about? Okay, let's try hanging you that way. You've got a very strange sense of humour, mate. Right, so after all the drama and excitement of just trying to light my blowtorch, on with welding up a bunch more of these. I'll show you the finished pile in a few minutes, hopefully. Okay, so Chris and I have had a decent meaningful discussion, and now she's trying to bed. that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. I'm going to leave these now for an hour or so to cool down, relax, and basically not burn myself. So what I will say is, there you go, Christmas decorations, caravan, slightly mental sprocket. Actually that one's cold, so I can leave that. That one's cooled quite quickly. So there we have it, half a dozen Christmas decorations. Believe it or not, they are all at 90 degrees. All these now need is a nice lacquer coating, and then really and truly it's a matter of you hang them the way you want them, because all I'm going to do is put a loop of fishing line through. So this will be it now until the new year. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas and all that happy festive stuff. Like I say, if you want one of these, get in touch. Until then, feel free to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take it easy.